All right, in this video, we're going to be reacting to a TV talk show of Dr. Phil, where we're seeing the crowd's reaction to domestic abuse, and the differences between men and women. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Did you leave the house?
I did what?
I asked her why she left the house.
Oh, are we ready to skip over to that? Are we ready to find out why I left the house?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
Let's do
okay. We left the house because my husband had me arrested. And he put me in jail. I was in jail for about 3 to 4 days. I was taken to the hospital while I was in custody. And they found that I had injuries that I had sustained that did not warrant them charging me. I was told I was booked on a felony elderly abuse because of the age of my husband.
The complaint was that you got him in a chokehold?
Yes, he laid hands on me. Yes, I laid hands on him. Yes, one night I snapped. I couldn't take it anymore.
Do you see how she set that up, guys? I could just feel it. She set that up in a way where she was saying there are reasons for what I'm about to tell you, why it happened, to excuse herself from taking the appropriate levels of accountability. So that's actually a common thing that women do. That's why I kind of picked up on it straight away, because before they tell you the wrongs that they've did, they'll set it up so extremely intelligently. They'll set it up by saying, these are the reasons this bad thing that I'm about to tell you happened, so you can't actually blame me.
I overpowered him. I got behind him. I put him in a chokehold, held him until he passed out.
And do you see the generation that we live in? Do you see it? Now, I'm saying that abuse between the man and woman is unacceptable, and it's never something we should applaud. But when it happens to the man, even if we say it was for self-defense, there's a chair. Now, here's the problem. The chair is representing the support for division and dysfunction in relationships. It's crazy.
Do not cheer that behavior. That is not good behavior.
Good thing.
I don't want y'all beating on each other. I don't want you choking each other out. Listen, that's how people.
And I'm actually impressed that Dr. Phil called that out, because I thought he was just going to roll with that and allow it. But again, it's so crazy, because if we were to say, like, literally switch the roles of that, and we say equality, 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 but if you switch the roles, then people would never cheer. They would never go, yeah, I'm not, like, let me just say it. Because when your ears pick it up, then you will go, wait, I would never cheer for that. So let's say that a woman, she kind of pushed, or she could have punched a man. So that man goes behind her, he puts her in a chokehold, strangles her until she passes out. And, the police gets called on him for whatever, but at least he defended himself and he put her out. She was unconscious. You're not going to cheer for that. You're going to go, oh my God, there's dysfunction in that household. We don't like that. That's not a safe space. Even if you say, you know what, she deserved it because she hit him, you still won't actually cheer for it unless you're coming from a spiteful, bitter place of frustration. But a normal, sane person is not going to cheer for that, and it shouldn't be cheered for. And in this situation, it's the same thing. We should never cheer on violence between men and women in relationships. But now it makes sense why we have a generation in the West of relationships that are based on dysfunction, abuse, neglect, and many of us have reasons to heal from traumas that we experience in these relationships, because this is the culture we come from. We come from the culture where that's how we treat each other. And there's this bitterness and this conflict between us where we want to see one side win the battle. I'm not saying that abuse against any is excusable, but that's the point. These situations can happen. Fair enough. Let's live in reality. Let's not be too idealistic. When we don't live in a perfect world, there might be times or situations where you have to defend yourself or you might lash out. That's going to be a reality of the human existence. However, we should not strive to uphold and encourage that in any way. There must be a level of discouragement of that behavior so that we don't do those things in the future, you know. And it's absolutely crazy. So anyway, I want to know what you think. Comment down below, let Reemus know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.